G'day folks, welcome to an OCC Queensland weather app, the 21st of December 2022. My name's Chris Nitzo. This update brought to you by our major sponsor TownsvilleSheds.com. Check them out if you're in the market for a shed-safe accredited shed. Tropical Cyclone Darian is very impressive looking this morning, around about a Category 4, Category 5 intensity system, about 2,550 kilometres to the west-northwest of Exmouth. The system is beginning to track further west and will likely exit the Australian area of responsibility over the next 24 to 48 hours. Across the Arafura Sea, we're starting to develop a bit of a monsoonal trough system out here, and that system will come onto the coastline over the next 48 to 72 hours across the Northern Territory. We're also seeing the potential development of a very weak low-pressure system to the northwest of the Tiwi Islands tracking southwards. All of this doesn't impact Queensland outside of the fact that it is creating a bit of a squeeze in the northeasterly flow across the Northern Cape, and we are seeing some substantial storm activity across parts of the Queensland side of the Gulf country as well. Across Queensland, it's very little going on weather-wise outside of the Cape and Gulf. A few showers around northeast Queensland, a few showers around the Mackay with Sundays coastline, a few showers around the Fraser coastline and Sunshine Coast area. This afternoon, we're expecting some isolated convection out here in western Queensland, maybe some storm activity in that, relatively weak storm activity. I think if we're going to see anything some more substantial, it's probably going to be around Mount Isa or just to the west and south of Mount Isa, if we're going to see anything more substantial from a storm perspective. Isolated showers around the Mackay with Sundays coast, isolated showers around the North Tropical Coast and the Herbert coastline of northeast Queensland, and scattered showers and thunderstorms across the northern parts of the Cape. 4pm to 7pm, same thing. 7pm to 10pm, same thing. 10pm to 1am, almost the same thing, just a decrease in convective activity over western Queensland. As we go into 4am and 7am in the morning, you can see a couple of little showers there around the Fraser coast, southeast coast, and once again, continuation of these isolated showers overnight, early in the morning across northeast Queensland, and lots of showers, lots of storms in lots of places up around the Cape York Peninsula. Accumulated rainfall between now and 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. We can see significant rainfall up there in the Northern Cape, and also quite a few showers around northeast Queensland, and isolated shower activity through the Mackay with Sundays, isolated shower activity through the Fraser Coast, Sunshine Coast, and a scattering of showers and thunderstorms across western Queensland, most of them, as I mentioned, non-severe, unless you head over to this area here, southwest and west of Mount Isa. Southeasterly winds still rubbish across eastern Queensland, except for southeast Queensland, where those southeasterly winds just start to ease off towards the end of the day, where we can see those winds dropping down to about 10 to 15 knots, 15 to 20, 20 to 25 for the rest of the state, so it's no good. And then as we progress into the overnight period, you'll notice those southeast Queensland winds drop right off overnight tonight into early tomorrow. So beautiful morning to be boating around southeast Queensland tomorrow morning. Continuation of moderate to fresh winds across central and eastern Queensland tomorrow. We go into a tremendous amount of detail as to the weather conditions we're expecting in the top end and North Kimberley monsoon, plus the Gulf country and through Queensland. There's going to be some interesting stuff happening this weekend around North Queensland. So we go into a lot more detail about that stuff. So if you're interested, head over to join.ozcyclonechasers.com.au and join our subscription options here. You've got a choice of 3 options. These 2 get you our in-depth forecasts on a daily basis. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching this video. I'll talk to you tomorrow.